My biggest frustration as a recruiter. Hey, welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brianna Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter. And if you haven't yet seen this channel before, you gotta check it out because it's all about making you the next millionaire recruiter. And we dig into all sorts of things, and you don't have to be a current recruiter to enjoy it and to learn and to be motivated and inspired. So I was recently asked, actually just yesterday, what is my biggest frustration as a recruiter? And if you look back through all the videos, you're gonna see it's pretty positive, it's pretty upbeat, there's all these amazing things getting into this industry, and that is very true. But it's not all rosy. You definitely deal with a lot of things, and I think that's just in general in sales. But what makes this particular frustration unique is because I deal with something that's very personal with people, and that's their career, and that's their different motivations. And human nature will show you that no one wants to give you bad news. So what do you think they're gonna do? If they don't wanna talk to your client, if they don't wanna go to the interview that day because who knows what happened, they're gonna tell you the truth? Probably not. So yeah, my biggest frustration really is the lying that goes on in this industry, and then me having to fix things, and it's a constant fix. So you have your company here, that's your client, and you have the candidate, and you have to make sure that this dating that's going on is happening as easy as possible. So there's a lot of moving parts, and the candidate is getting courted, dating a lot. So you have to make sure that they're coming together with your client as nicely as possible, and in between that comes a lot of things that the client does not see, and that is your job, and that alone is what's going to really set you apart from being that really great millionaire recruiter into being like a so-so recruiter. Because a so-so recruiter, one, doesn't even acknowledge that that's their job, and two, maybe they don't even care enough. I mean, I don't actually know why people don't think that's their job, but it's really common. I hear that a lot. So that's why you definitely want to check out themillionairerecruiter.com, where I dig super deep into this e-course. You can also check out the blogs and stuff like that. That's super cool. But this is a biggie. So here's what also goes on with the line that you have to deal with. Let's just say your client wants to offer your candidate a position. Awesome, you were almost over the finish line and you're thinking, I've talked to this person this entire time. I know exactly where they are in the interview process. They've told me all the companies they're interviewing with. You're telling the client this, you're feeling really great about it. The client calls you back and goes, so Brianna, Bob just said he has 2 offers, and it's none of those companies that you said that he was interviewing with. Well, that doesn't feel very good, Bob. So where did it go wrong? Can you prevent it? You can only prevent so much. And here's another thing that will set you apart from being that, so-so recruiter to being a really great recruiter. And that's just assuming everybody lies. And that's okay. And that's just something you're gonna have to sit with, and you're gonna try to be as close to your candidates as possible in order to make them feel obligated to tell you the truth. And also, this is something that a lot of people don't think about, is making sure that you really care about their job search and where they go, and it doesn't matter if they go with your client or not. Because a lot of recruiters are forcing their client down their throats, that they aren't taking a moment to step back and be like, wait a minute, what do you want? What are you interested in? And those little small moments really matter, because that's gonna really show the candidate you do care. They are not just a number, they are not just a sale. With recruiting, we are not selling cars, okay? We are selling a career to a human being. You have to really take that tender loving care with every single candidate, and that can prevent the lying as much as possible and the transparency, because they want to share with you and they feel that you're really giving them your all, and what you're saying to them is also honest. Because let's go back a second. How many recruiters aren't honest? I know I am. So, and my team is, and that's just something that you really have to put forward and pay it forward. And guess what? Karma. That's another thing to look at as well. So try to get out this frustration, and you know what, maybe I'll do a few different videos on all the different frustrations of recruiters, because I think it's really good. Again, honesty and transparency is coming through, and tell you all the things that does come with this job, because like I said, it's not all rosy, but the upside is super up here. So it's definitely a really cool career that you should check out. Okay, so remember to like and subscribe, and I'm loving all the comments and the questions. I want to hear, what is your frustration as a recruiter, but even just as a salesperson in general. I know we have a lot of fun war stories to talk about. And definitely with the e-course, I want to let you guys know that we actually added a 6-week program. It's kind of like a boot camp into recruiting, and we are having 30-minute phone calls with our students during those 6 weeks. And what is so cool is we just had a really powerful one actually the other day, and the questions that are coming through, because I haven't been a newbie recruiter in like 12 years. So even though I've trained, everyone's different. This person was different from every single person I've had in this office, and that is powerful. And the questions that are coming through are real and fun, and I just love dealing with it. I'm loving all of the comments and questions I'm getting, because they're all really solid. And I'm having a lot of fun with people taking the course too, so that's cool. All right, so remember, money is just a vessel that gets you to where you want to go and to do all the amazing things you want to do. So go live your life and check out the recruiting industry.